All is one of the greatest music moments of all time, and Netflix's new documentary, The Greatest Night in Pop, dives into it with first-hand accounts from the artists themselves. Lionel Richie says he was brought on because the project started off as white folks saving black folks. And Harry Belafonte asked for his help in finding black folks to save black folks.
So I made a phone call that evening to Quincy. I call it Mr. Connected to Everything. And he said, well, let's call, who are you going to call? I said, I'm going to reach out to Stevie. We'll figure out what we're going to do. So he said, I'll see Michael on Monday. I'll run it by him. And we didn't really know what it was going to be. We just knew that Stevie, Michael, Lionel, Quincy, that was going to be it. And we didn't think of anything else.
Of course, the song brought together legend after legend, including Sheila E., although she discovered that they brought her in for her connection to Prince.
And everyone's Quincy or Lionel, well, is Prince coming? I was like, let me call him again, you know. And we had already talked about it before. He said, I'll see. So I talked to him throughout the night while we were, you know, singing and getting things together. And then it was getting later and later because I was promised I was going to sing one of the solos. And it got later and later, and it just never happened. And that's when I felt like, okay, well, we're already done. I was just sitting around for hours waiting. And I just thought, I can't even keep my eyes open anymore. And I felt very hurt and disrespected, and I left. So it was already a done deal, so.
When you look back now, are you glad you were part of it, or did that color it?
No, that didn't, no. There was no hurt. I mean, it hurt at the end of it, you know, and I got over it, and I moved on and, you know, just moved forward with my life and my career. And, you know, Lionel and I are still talking crazy and hanging out, and so it didn't change anything.
The director and producer of The Greatest Night in Pop don't know if we'll ever get a music moment like We Are the World again.
I mean, I would hope that maybe artists would see the movie and be like, oh wow, what if I did something like that was, you know, without my manager, without live streaming. So maybe this will be the inspiration artists need to do something like this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was certainly a very unique moment, like that. It would be hard to replicate exactly the same way, but I think like the sentiment, the hope of that time can be inspiring for this new generation.
But there is a chance we may get something great.
When you hear Michael Jackson singing the demo, is that version ever going to come out? Because he sounds so beautiful. What about just a version of only him singing the demo of the song?
You know, you might have given me the greatest concept ever, because all right, we'll give you complete credit for that. Give her credit for that. Make sure she gets that. Liner notes.